Up there he is.
Hey,
There
hold
he
on.
is. You fucking tricked me. You made me leave, so when I came back, Joey would be there and fucking startle me.
Dude, I told you. I told you
All right, hold on. Shit. I
he was
wasn't.
waiting.
All right, hold on. Please request recording permission. I don't know what the fuck that means. Could I have recording permission?
Yes.
Thanks. I don't think it fucking works like that.
Welcome to episode 6.
Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work with it recording Zoom and my screen capture software, but we'll fucking give it a
Well, we'll
shot.
see, dude. We'll see. Because I'm recording on Zoom too. So
Well, I know for sure my screen cap is still working because I got my little icon on the top left corner. So yeah, fuck it. I guess.
fuck it.
What's up, dude? You decided to join us on another night of testing new fucking ways to do this. I guess.
Yeah, man, I would. That's the kind of night I want to be on. Listen, nothing in my life quite works correctly. So, like, I want to be on a show that things don't work correctly.
Fair enough.
That's just how I wanted. That's how I wanted to do it.
Fuck yeah. Well then, I think we're doing that. All right. Well, we should probably get this rolling because I'm
Yeah,
kind of
so
on a slightly limited time space tonight.
we can take it till midnight.
Yeah. Yeah. Not tonight.
No.
Well,
And by the way, we shouldn't get cut off at the 40-minute mark anymore.
I mean, if it
And-
happens, at least we know we
I
can get
paid
back
for it
on.
for a month.
Oh, all right, cool. Well,
Yeah.
let me know so I could fucking Venmo you the difference or whatever.
No, dude. This is my brainchild.
It is your little baby. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put a burden on you like that.
man, my dude said this is my brainchild, but named it Two Grown Ass Men.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like both of your
Yeah.
brainchilds, actually.
Nah, to be honest, it's something that he's actually been trying to fucking coax me into like a long time, and I was like, yeah, for like I don't even know, 6, 9 months maybe, and then
It's been for a while.
all the fucking COVID shit happened. He was like, "Well, I know you're on furlough. Now what?" I was like, "Well, I guess you got me. You roped me in."
Now's about as good a time as any, right?
Yeah, nah, for sure, for sure.
Oh shit, pandemic. Speaking about pandemic, I got my Prohibition hand sanitizer.
Sure did.
Wow, modest as fuck. Anyhow, so we should
Well,
probably.
I mean, it exists and he got it. So, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
fair enough.
it was more factual than anything.
I got it quick too. Like you ordering from you guys is the only thing that comes like the next day.
Well, it's because we're in Long Island also.
Well, yeah, but it was taken like it was before the pandemic, it was taken like, like 4 days or so like that, or 3 or 4 days. And now in the pandemic, it shows up like right away.
It looks like I'm going to have to yell at my fulfillment people if things in Long Island are taking 4 days to get to you, but, you know, get on some gang shit.
So, that being said, two things. I appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
No problem.
I have not fucking seen you like in person in a long ass time.
Yeah,
We've chatted online a few times.
you would sure
Uh,
have.
I guess intro time. We're already rolling. This is rolling, so fuck it. We're going. There's not even. But the second thing was I was gonna say that's pretty fucking funny how you at least called out the fact that yes, we're on the same fucking island. Of course, it's gonna be there in 2 days, and it was. So good for you and your company for fucking producing like that, and
Hey, well, listen,
and holding accountability. I see. Hopefully, nobody gets in trouble for the 4 day thing.
No.
That was a long- that was a long-
Honestly, things have been so hectic, and pandemic aside, it didn't slow anything down. If anything, it made it worse because
I could see
since
that.
everybody decided they wanted to have hand sanitizer empires, everybody also agreed to use the exact same bottle type that the entire vapor industry uses. So basically, these companies are selling it off to the highest bidder, and now we're like, we're trying to get bottles, and everyone's trying to get bottles, and if anything, it made everything just a little bit slower. But we are twice as busy.
Is that why I got different color bottles? With different
No, those were actually made in California. The sanitizer is not made in Long Island. That was made in California, shipped to our warehouse, and then shipped from the warehouse out to everybody else. That we did. Why did we do that? Oh, it's because he ran out of bottles. Yeah, exactly why it's like that. I tried to make some cool elaborate story,
but it just didn't
No,
happen.
it's exactly what you thought it was.
It
You ran
literally
out of
is what
bottles.
it is. No, I can actually attest to that. Not on a personal level, but I went to order some new tattoo ink not the other day. I'd say a month ago. And the stuff that I normally get, actually, I couldn't get. Like, it was completely unavailable, and I actually had to get from a different company, and it completely screwed me up. But now I have ink that I am way happier with than I was before. So it kind of opened me up to another company that I didn't even know would give me what I wanted. So, and they got it to me the next day, which was awesome. So
I feel you on that.
ironically, yeah, I can see where that happened.
Well, in good news, the other company that makes bottles is not better, so it didn't make me any happier, and I had to just keep getting from who I got it from.
Sorry. Well, I don't think it was about the bottles for me. I think it was just about the ink supply, because now people are home. I think there's a lot more fucking homebrew tattoo artists fucking around, and they're.
So you're tattooing now?
What's that?
You're tattooing now?
No, not well. Yes, but no, not like professionally. No, but
himself and his wife.
Yeah, my wife is half covered in tattoos at this point. She's been my guinea pig, and so far everything's been good. And my entire fucking left arm is covered in something I did myself, so that's cool too.
Well, that's awesome.
I also have SpongeBob and Patrick with their tongues hanging out like this, looking at my junk on my legs, which is awesome. Yeah.
You would.
Fuck it.
You would.
I did. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I hope I don't fall off this chair.
Uh-oh, he's going to fall.
He's going for it. Yeah.
That was my first attempt. I know. I can't get any closer. I'm sorry. You can zoom in later. Jesus Christ, that was difficult on a computer chair. Oh. Anyway, intro time, because nobody knows who the fuck we're even talking to. Yeah.
So episode 6, Two Grown-Ass Men. We are sitting here today with our good friend Joey Dammacco, a.k.a. Joey Nunn, a.k.a. Joey Superbass. Any other monikers you got?
Yeah.
Make up a really great new name for yourself.
It's Joey the Pits, as coined by my grandma.
Yeah. That's 100% factual information, by the way.
Oh, Joey the Pits.
I guess I'm also Tony the Pits, because I'm pretty sure she pluralized and said, "You guys are the Pits."
He absolutely said, "You guys are the Pits." That's a funny story, Eric. I don't know if you know this, but like I used to throw shit. We used to throw shit at my ceiling fan in my room.
Not just shit, like
I threw
heavy items,
like a whole ass padlock. And it used to get really loud.
Batteries?
Like, you throw in there. You throw batteries, fucking quarters, all sorts of things. Like, whatever you throw in there would just make a lot of noise. My grandma got really upset about it one day.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I think it was like, 1, 2 in the morning, maybe, perhaps? Maybe that's why she got upset about it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, we are the Pits, so.
Yeah, it's true. She said we were the Pits. And you also said, "Well, Grandma, you're an old bat, so..."
Rest in peace. She's dead now.
I was actually raising a glass for her.
I do love my grandma. That was a one of a kind woman.
Raising a glass for your grandma.
Grandma.
That's all I got for you.
I'm about to take this shot.
So yeah, 35 years old, still have this haircut. It's cool.
Fair enough.
I just decided to just start shaving my head. Whenever it gets unruly, I just buzz it right to it.
You see, I'm losing my hair, so like I have to keep it long.
Oh, dude, I'm losing mine too. Look at this shit.
I'm not taking this off.
I'm not trying to be that guy. Like, clearly I'm not losing my hair, but it's gray as fuck. Let's be real. Like, look at that.
Yo,
That's.
But Tony, you've had gray since like 6th grade.
Yeah, but it's like really fucking gray now. Like,
dude, it's distinguished. It's more of like silver. You got like
salt and pepper.
Like
the silver fox.
You got the Poli wings coming up.
Wisdom gray.
Yes, wisdom gray.
It's been wisdom gray since I was a fucking child. I came out of the womb knowing more than most.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is... we have a long history with Mr. Joey. But, funny enough, we've never been in the same band together.
No, and that's because you were always grounded.
I was just going to say, and Joey knows why.
You were always grounded. I literally tried to start like 5 fucking bands with you.
Oh my God.
You were literally always grounded.
Always. I couldn't get away with shit.
I was not expecting
that. You couldn't. And Eric was like the good singer I knew. Like the only good singer I knew. And he was always fucking grounded.
That's funny. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't
I
fucking know
was
that.
I knew that was going to be his response. I was about to be like, if he didn't say something, I was going to be like, and that's because. But yes,
Literally always grounded. He was never not grounded. I tried so many
Yep.
fucking times.
Should just went to his house and been like, look, can you just fucking unground him for like a couple of weeks so we can play and then you can ground him again? Like,
No, because when he did get ungrounded, he did some other dumb shit and got grounded again.
yeah.
or I formed 12-inch Bic.
Or you, well, no, that was when you stopped being grounded.
Yes.
He stopped.
You were an
being
adult, or you were already 18 or 19 at that point, weren't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you can't really be grounded then.
Yeah, yeah, you were definitely 18 for sure.
Man,
Oh.
if I recall, did I fill on guitar with you guys for one show?
Oh, look,
At
we're about
the
to segue into the next question. You may have filled in on guitar.
I think
you
so.
definitely filled on bass.
Yeah.
Was it bass? I don't think so. I think I played guitar for you guys for one show, which is weird because I'm a terrible guitar player and a mediocre bass player, so it could have been one of the two. That
This
went.
guy, fucking, of course, there he goes.
I know you came to the shed and you rehearsed songs on guitar. I remember that at one point, but I also remember you playing bass at the North Belmore Fire Department when we
Yes.
played there.
Yep. I will not ever forget that show because it was a weird show for me because Jamie watches this. Here we go. But a crush I had in high school happened to be there. Sarah Nelson.
Oh boy,
And-
we all remember.
And yeah, I put the two together in my head. Like I know for sure you were playing that day because she was there, and I was more focused on what I was doing. But yeah, for sure that happened.
I'm pretty sure Dave Bavona punched my mom in the face at that show too. On the same show.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
No, it was funny. It was really upsetting at the time, but it's funny now.
Oh shit!
I remember that was the first time that we played a show with the band that Anthony Soriano was in. And he brought he thought he was Lars Ulrich with the two double bass.
Was that his blue drum set?
Yeah.
Wait,
I think wasn't I in that band still?
You might have
actually,
been.
I think you were.
I think I was in that band.
And I think that's well, we were playing a show with you guys, and that's why you filled in on bass for us. Because
Now-
Flo couldn't make it or something.
Actually,
we can keep asking questions all day, but was that punching nuns or was that no explanation? Was that with Ed with Ed playing guitar? Or was that...
I'm sitting here holding my head too. Too many fucking.
I think that was no explanation.
Wow, that band sucked. That band fucking sucked.
So wait, was that actually the same night? And see, now I'm sitting here trying to put pieces together. Was that the same
Wheels
night that
are
I
turning.
actually used Anthony's drum set because you were filling in? They decided it would be best if we used the same drum set.
Yes.
And I think that's why I was so
Okay,
fucking
and
focused on what
you-
I was doing because I was like, how does he play on this fucking retarded drum set? And
Just give me a double bass pedal. I don't need two bass pedals. I just need a double bass pedal.
I mean, like, but back in the day, like when you were younger, I mean, that shit was dope if you had it.
oh, I'm sure. Like, I think in
dope.
my head, I was like, oh, okay, you little pretentious fuck. You see your fucking two bass drums over here. Now I'm sitting here like, nah, I would have fucking
And
rocked it.
that shit was cool as hell.
Hell yeah. Nah,
And then
for sure.
to the point, or to the when you got to the point where he was playing drums for Face the King, his kit got like so simple.
Well, his kit got simple back with the Mercurial.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's when he dumbed down to a 4-piece. And honestly, I love 4-piece sets for live because really it depends unless you're like really like playing.
He's a better drummer playing on a smaller set.
I think a lot of drummers are like that.
I mean, unless you're Neil Peart, you don't need all those drums.
yeah, and Anthony is an immensely talented drummer, you know. So,
Yep.
you know, listen, I think he came into his own. I think for a little bit of Basic King, he was doing 2 floor toms for a little while again, but that's perfect for that kind of music. But I love the
I could
love
definitely
the-
go. I could jive with that. As a drummer, I could jive with that. I think it's weird. So like as teenagers, it's really weird. I'm gonna say this for the first time outright. Anthony, I think had like a thing. I could be completely wrong. I think he had a thing against me. I think that he felt. I don't know why. I don't know why I felt this way. I felt like he like competitively felt something against me, and I couldn't really understand why because I was like, we weren't really even playing the same kind of music.
To be truthful, I don't think that's the case.
I hope that's completely wrong because
And
eventually
listen, I haven't talked to Anthony. I haven't talked to Anthony, and I said I have no reason to defend him because we haven't talked in. Oh my god, since what 8 years probably we haven't talked. He never mentioned anything that there was an issue.
No, it wasn't like an issue.
I just think that drummers are weird, and that might be it.
No, I could agree with that. As a drummer, I could totally agree with that as well. But I think there was like this thing every now and then where like if we ever crossed paths or played a show together, there was this like oddness of like, okay, watch this, like watch what I do, and like it was like a let me show you up deal, and like it shouldn't have been like that. And I never tried to show anybody up, and I don't even think I ever could show many people up.
That's why I never tried to show anybody up.
Yeah, now I feel confident in my abilities, but I never tried to show anybody up. I might watch somebody and go, oh shit, I like what he just did there. I might try and practice doing something like that myself. But like, I felt personally like he was very much like, I'm going to do this because you're watching me. And I don't know why I felt that way.
Because you're a drummer. It's everything to do with the fact that
absolutely.
Because that's why I thought he probably felt the same way. Because I would sit down and do something, and I'd see him like this, like, and I'm like, all right, bro, I'm just trying to fucking play my song.
They wanted you to use his drum set, but he didn't want you to touch anything on it.
Maybe that's what it was. That really is probably what set it off, dude. So you do remember that, dude? That happened. Like literally, they were like, "Nah, just keep my drums there." Blah blah. Like, and I was like, "Okay." Like, and I was like, "Can I move?" Nope, don't touch a thing. And I was like, "All right, I guess I'll just fucking wing it since nothing is where I expect it to be." But fuck it. And Sarah was there, so I'm sitting here like, oh god, I'm in a foreign land.
Marsha Brady in the crowd.
Girls watching me, and we have a fill-in fucking bassist. And then ever since then, I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about Anthony right now.
So you've held this inside for so long.
Yes.
It's so weird. This was the last name, by the way, I ever expect to be talking about right now. But like,
I never thought that would pop up either. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, I mean, we can move on.
Yes,
from it.
let's move past this.
To be honest, actually, I think at one point we did play another show or something together, and it was totally cool and cordial. So,
they were you guys were done trying to show each other off.
They weren't sharing drums.
Yeah,
I think it really just had something to do with the fact that he didn't want anybody playing on his drums.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yet he didn't
maybe
want
it just pushed me the wrong way.
Because it took too long to set his drums up.
Too long.
And it was going to too long to break down. That's why he didn't. They're like, no, this is the drum set we're using for the show.
That's it.
Normally is fine, but he didn't like anybody touching his stuff.
Yeah.
I get it.
Hey, I totally get it too. Yes, I get it, but to a degree, because like I can't tell you how many times, fucking touring. Yo, you think I could use the drums tonight? Something random happened. Yeah, I don't care. I don't know why. I was always like, whatever. I don't care. In my head, I'm like, whatever.
Well, the last show I played, we had a cover band opening. There was a cover band and a couple of original bands on the show. The cover band asked, the guy's obviously seasoned drummer, asked my drummer, hey, can I borrow your kit? And he's just like, nah, dude, because my drummer's kit's like it's like a fucking $7,000 custom, like, made out of like Mayan steel like, drums. And this guy kept asking him. So yeah, I get it. I get people just being particular about touching.
No. I totally get that as well. As funny as it sounds for me, the reason why I was always like, yeah, sure, no problem. Two things. One, I always had like stacks of extra skeins and shit. But the main reason, because our fucking custom drum head that was on the bass drum, in my head, I'm like, well, if you play on my kit, you're just advertising my band some more.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And I know it sounds stupid, like I shouldn't have thought like that, because honestly, my kit's not cheap either. Like, I think when I got it, I paid like over $3,000 for it. So it's not that expensive. Not a fucking Mayan metal fucking
whatever the hell it's made. I don't know. It's made out of meteorite.
For what it is, in my head, I always remember saying this. Well, the 8-inch tom by itself was $300, so that was always my thing. Well, just the 8-inch tom by itself was $300, so that's what I always tell people.
There you go. Well, so, then they'll have to leave some to the imagination on what the rest of it's worth.
Yeah, exactly. But nah, I get it. Like I do. But anyway, like legitimately moving on.
This is good.
Yeah, I didn't expect this, and I've been sitting here playing with this Yoshi like on the left side. Like,
wow.
This guy's fucking tongue just.
All right. Do we want to switch topics, or Tony, do you want to continue on with music?
I mean, we might as well. So actually, funny. I asked Eric earlier, if there was going to be topics tonight or whatever, blah blah, or we're just going to wing it organically like we've been lately. And he
My
did
wife
give me
asked me
some.
that too. I had said I had no idea what we were talking about
Yeah,
tonight.
so
I
that's how
assume
we've
it's going
been.
to be a combination of music and vaping.
Yeah, I mean it's a platform for you to, you know, free promotion, and then just a chance for us to get together
Catch
and
up, yeah. That's really.
catch up, tell stories. It's just bringing people together.
But that does lead me to my next question, which was based on Eric's thought process. He said something about, and I think I did see and maybe even hit the like button on it, but I am not huge personally on social media. My wife, Jamie, fucking basically does most of my promotions for my music and whatever I'm doing and for her shit. And she's actually become pretty damn big on Instagram lately, like in the past few weeks. It kind of surprised me. I didn't know she was so big. That being said, I guess you're doing like bass covers or something. Like you're doing videos of bass covers or something.
Well, I'm
I
doing
don't mean
that.
to sound like ignorant to it, but like I kind of am.
That's exactly what it is. I'm basically right now, because I'm in quarantine, I can't go to band practice. I do play in 2 different bands right now and starting a 3rd one currently. I can't go to practice. So I decided, well, I'm just going to keep my chops going. And I decided while I'm going to keep my chops going, I might as well support the music scene that I'm a part of. And I started just doing literally local Long Island bands that I'm friends with or have good recordings or good songs that I know.
Oh.
I'll go in, learn. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm sorry. That just fucking reminded me of something. Hold on.
At your convenience. I do.
No, I will for all right. So, dude, I was kind of like this as a kid. You might remember, but like at this point in life, I've become pretty forgetful. So sometimes I cut people off, not on purpose. It's to because you hit me with something and I remembered. Dude, you filled in grayscale. You filled in, or you're filling in, or
So
yes, there it is.
Grayscale was supposed to be revitalized entirely, and I was
like a few years ago, right?
It was, I believe, it was a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Okay, so the ironic part of this, before you finish this, is my brother Mike. I don't know if you met him. You may have at one point. He was the manager of the band Lupus. He played guitar with them a few times as well.
Yeah.
They got pretty big, did Warped Tour, this and that. I don't really know the whole story of what happened when they disbanded. But one of our best friends, and I actually consider a brother growing up, his name was Dave. When we
Not
went
the
for
one
my
that punched my
brother.
mom.
What's that?
Not the one that punched my mom.
No, not that Dave. A completely different Dave from Shirley, New York. Anyone from Shirley, New York would know. He was he actually was the best man of my brother Mike's wedding.
Okay.
And when we went to the bachelor party, which was like a weekend, a scheduled weekend thing in what the fuck is that beach in Maryland? Jesus Christ.
Ocean City.
Ocean City, thank you.
I just assumed because it's there's ocean in the name. I just took,
No,
I took a
no,
stab in the
Ocean
dark
City,
there.
Maryland. So me
There
and
is
my
Ocean
brother
City, Delaware,
JR drove to Ocean City, Maryland, and they drove down from New York. We tried to meet in the middle. He planted this whole fucking thing on this giant beach. We stayed on this fucking awesome ass fucking resort. It was like this giant fucking thing. And long story short, Dave, we were talking about, oh, the best concerts you've ever been to, and we're all fucking wasted. And there's Dave, and he's like, yo, what about that Grayscale shit that's coming up, bro? Like, they're getting back together. And I went, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, yeah, bro, Grayscale. Remember them? I was like, fuck yeah, you knew them? And we actually were at that point in life on opposite sides of Long Island. So, like, no, like, I was actually in North Carolina, but I mean, like, I had no idea that he even knew who they were. And he was like, yeah, and I hear they got this fucking sick-ass fucking dude filling in on bass. And I was like, dude, that's a really good old-time friend of mine, Joey Dammacco, blah, blah. And he was like, no shit, you know him? Wait, you even know who Grayscale is? Wait, how do you know all this? I was like, bruh, just because we separated at one point in life, like, there's a lot of shit. And it was like a really cool, like, connection. And we ended up having a really good conversation about it. And then I found out he went to the show, and it was fucking awesome, apparently, and blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
it was good. It was a good
God,
one.
I wish I could have went. He was just like, bruh. So yeah, I'm sorry. That just
So
hit
no,
me
no.
with a
So
memory.
Grayscale was supposed to get back together. It just ended up not working out for it to do that. I was supposed to be the bass player of Grayscale.
Yeah.
It was at one point on my Facebook profile, bassist at Grayscale. It said
Right.
it, and it was cool because I mean I don't know if you remember, John, their bass player, was my bass teacher.
Yeah.
He literally taught me how to play bass.
Yeah. It was like come full circle.
Right, and I reached out to him and kind of got his blessing on it and stuff like that. And you know, I mean, I talk to John all the time still, but I mean, it was amazing. And going in there and like being in a rehearsal space just alone on this band, that is the entire reason why I stuck with music. Like literally, because you remember, dude, it was every fucking weekend during high school. I was at a Grayscale show. They when I was fucking 15 years. This is a funny story. When I was 15 years old, they put me in their van, drove us to. They had a show at Don Hills in the city. 21 and up. I'm 15 years old. They snuck me in the back door. I literally walked in there, tried to hit on every single girl, while every single girl was like, "Who is this fucking child?" Didn't work out, not even a little bit. I thought I was so cool in my fucking Marilyn Manson shirt. Yep, no, not really. Not for people who are over the age of 17. Yeah, then they took me to like an after party back in Merrick afterwards, and like, dude, like that was. I remember that night was just like, I want to play music forever. That was it. And I would just keep going to Grayscale shows. And then I was in a rehearsal. And then next thing I know, I'm literally in a rehearsal space with them playing all these songs. And by the way, learning Grayscale songs was not easy.
Sure.
We're really beyond my skill level, honestly. But, you know, it was weird because I just kind of went in and I was playing with them. And it was crazy. And we were going to write a new album. And it just ended up not working out. Maybe one day it will again. There's nothing. There was no like big falling out or anything like that. It was just kind of bad timing, I think, if anything else. But you know, but it was awesome though. It was killer. I mean, now I'm playing an iIgnite. I'm sure you guys. I don't know if you've listened to it at all, but I'm playing an iIgnite now, which is easy core essentially is what it is. Data Remember style kind of stuff. And I'm playing another band called For the Taking with Torin Green, who is the singer for Fuel. Is my other band.
What? No.
So yeah,
I didn't fucking know that.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
I didn't. So maybe I'm just so disconnected from social media, which is fucked up because of what I do, besides my day job. Like, you'd think, but I didn't know that. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been still playing music every single day. So so you were asking about the cover thing. So yeah, I'm doing these covers because I can't go to band practice, and I figure what better way? I want to be productive. I want to still keep myself. Hello, child.
Give me a proper hug. It's fine.
Hello, baby.
All right, whatever, man.
Whoa. Your microphone just got really loud, Tony.
Mine?
Yeah.
It's
holy shit.
It's probably. Is it better now?
No.
What?
You're really fucking loud.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Dude, just like I had the fucking problems with the lights and the cameras.
What the fuck? I don't know. I'm so. I think
that was fucking random.
Cover your ears for a second, everybody.
Okay? Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Dude, you sound good.
It's just my computer microphone. You guys have these big fancy microphones.
Well, we're also the hosts.
Yeah, you gotta
Hit
have
him
them.
with
Are you in your car?
Yeah, dude.
Do you have that whole thing set up in your car at all times?
No, not at all times. Only want to do the show.
Say that seems like a fucking nightmare to have that while you're driving.
Yeah, dude, but I made a desk. I can't turn because like I'm coming through my laptop webcam right now. But no, I made a desk out of wood that locks in place.
Here's my chance. Wait, am I still really loud?
No, I think you're good now.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's my
I think
chance
it
to
went
go
back.
get a drink.
I have a boom arm that's clamped on. The desk is just a piece of 3/4 plywood with, you know, some pegs so that it has something to stand on.
Right.
And then I got my boom arm. It's hooked up to this. I have a Behringer Q802 mixer.
Okay.
With the Xenix preamps built into it.
Right.
So I have the onboard compression, and then just got the laptop sitting right in front of it.
Is that a Shure SM7B microphone?
Oh yes, it is.
The preferred vocal mic of basically every singer in the entire universe.
Well, honestly, that's how I justified to my wife that I got it.
You can do your podcast, yes, but you can also sing into it, and it sounds really good.
Yeah, and I've been kind of pushing for more of like an aggressive vocal lately, and this is the microphone to do that.
Right, right. Well, Anthony, I believe it was Anthony Kiedis that made that microphone famous. Um,
Well, dude, they make a handheld shock mount, so you can. He just takes this into a room and just holds it and sings as if he's
Things about
performing.
California a bunch for a while. Sing songs about California for a little bit.
Yes, yes, a lot of songs about California.
Yeah, it's pretty much that whole album about it actually. But yeah, no, I mean, listen, it seems like a good setup. I'm using currently MacBook Pro. That's it.
I mean, it allows me to have like a different atmosphere. I don't have to worry about anybody walking in, interruptions, anything like that.
Right.
And then I also bought two $12 LED lights that I have up in here, and they're just keeping me illuminated.
I love that you made it. I love that you made a studio in your car. I think that's amazing.
You, and the cool thing is, I can record my vocals in here.
Yeah, that's probably great. Good, nice reflections off the glass.
I would get some. I think being in here because it's such a tight space, and if I had the windows up and I really needed just to either scream or do aggressive stuff that I normally do when I'm driving anyway. So if I'm already comfortable, I'm sitting upright, I'm in a good position because I have a bad back, so I got the lumbar support. So I'm in a proper
Love a good lumbar support.
I actually I broke the little spinner thing, so now it's just permanently like a fucking bar on my back.
Oh, good. There you go.
Yeah. Yep, yep. But I'm in a good position to sing.
Good lumbars make good lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I had to splurge a little bit on the microphone.
Listen.
I mean, I'll have this for a lifetime.
What I love is that you can justify a microphone to your wife as a dual use thing, and there's no possible way for me to ever justify another bass to my wife. She just literally every single time one shows up at the house, she's just like, okay.
There's no way that I can justify buying another guitar, but I bought another guitar.
Yeah, but that Ibanez Les Paul, that thing's so fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude, the only reason or the only thing I had to justify it is I just told her I wanted a 7-string.
You're justifying. It's something you don't have.
It's different. And I've been playing with some funky down tunings and stuff, and Fenders are just not going to cut it. Even though I moved the bridge, it's still
right. Trying to justify to my wife by saying, "Hey, this bass has definitely got more sparkles than the other one." She's like, "Okay." And she keeps telling, she's like, I don't understand why you keep buying all these sparkly basses. I'm like, because they look fucking great. Exactly why.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I got the Ibanez Les Paul.
Yeah.
I have a blacktop Telly.
Yeah. Great instrument.
Absolutely love
Did
it.
you filled it in with Face the King one show too, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's what you used.
I didn't use mine, no. I used a blacktop Strat.
Okay. Yeah.
That,
Was that
that
Howard's?
I think that was Eric's.
Yeah. Okay. I remember it had that.
Yeah, but then I also played an SG, but the strap locks weren't interchangeable.
Right.
So you guys sounded great, but I was a fucking mess. So, I mean, it was laughable. But I think you got some endorsements from that show.
Well, I still have endorsements. I dropped a lot of endorsements, honestly, and only because I kind of really fell into where I want to be musically and stuff like that. And I am still sponsored by Music Man Instruments, and that's my ride or die. Honestly.
Dude, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Congratulations, honestly, on all your accolades, musically, and everything else.
Yeah, but Music Man for me is ride or die. My first tattoo ever is a Music Man bass is on my arm, and it's a terrible fucking tattoo. But it was a Music Man bass 5-string on my arm. That's my first tattoo I ever had, first instrument I ever really fell in love with. And we got lucky with them, and Music Man ended up taking me under. Aguilar Amplification took me under, and that's great. And I just recently reinstated with in-tune guitar picks, SIT strings, stuff like that. So I'm pretty set on that front.
Cool, dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
You definitely deserve it.
Hey, listen, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that at 35 I could still go out and play music and not have my wife divorce me over it. Because I'm sure a lifetime of listening to bass is probably wearing down on her a little bit, but
Nah, dude. I feel you. It's actually funny. Like I kind of have the opposite dynamic. I spent so many of my 20s trying to pursue the career. To be honest, actually, at one point we did start getting some endorsements at the end, but nothing substantial like you. And when things all like subsided, my wife kept pushing me to do my own thing. Like, and she still like I stopped, dead stop for years. I wouldn't even have the creep scene shit going on at all if she didn't force me to do it.
of course,
Like legitimately. And now, like, I'm actually, I couldn't be more grateful. But like, sometimes I'm like, damn, baby, like I don't want to work on music tonight. She's like, I really think you need to. Like, your mental health needs that. And she's right. But like, so I don't know. I wish I was sitting in your shoes right now, going, man, my wife, God bless her for dealing with this. But I'm
she's
like,
into it.
my
No,
wife,
she
God
pushes
bless
me to
her
do
for
shit.
forcing me into it.
She does push me into doing shit. I just like to be very self-deprecating because I'm a bass player,
Fair
and
enough.
that's just kind of our nature here.
No, I get it, but I don't know. I'm over here playing all the fucking instruments, and she's like, yeah, keep going. And I'm like, how is this not aggravating you right now? It's fucking 8 o'clock at night, and I'm banging on the drums. Like, what are you talking about? All the kids are fucking yelling at me. Stop! Stop!
I mean, at least I
I'm unforgivingly loud. That's why. There's no volume on for that.
I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's you fuck, especially Joey. The bass makes like no noise.
Well, according to Metallica's "Injustice for All," you're correct.
Did you guys see that fucking documentary, Injustice for Justin or whatever?
No.
Was it about the bass?
Yeah, it was a fucking somebody made a whole documentary about
Oh, "Injustice for Jason."
or Jason. What the fuck did I say? Justin. I'm sorry. Yes, Injustice for Jason.
Justin, their random Jewish friend.
Yeah, some random fucking guy
Never
named
quite made
Justin.
it.
Sorry.
There are some videos online of like people adding bass to that album.
Yeah,
There's also videos online of people putting the Saint Anger snare drum over every other Metallica song, which is hilarious, by the way.
it is. I've heard some of it, but no, seriously, the Injustice for Jason thing. Sorry, I've had a very long week. Fucking
It's Monday.
yeah. My
It just started.
You were just on vacation, dude.
I just got All right, honestly, I had like a 2
No,
day-
no. I know a vacation is really not a vacation when you're married with kids. I get that.
Yeah,
I don't.
it was fun, but I'm not gonna lie.
Nope,
I-
not yet, dude.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I hate to talk about this kind of stuff, and I'm not gonna get into it too much. But like seriously, I actually on Saturday when we left, it was the worst. I actually the moment I sat down in the driver's seat, I started to have a panic attack, and I had one for the entire 3-hour fucking drive, and then I kind of subsided a little bit while we were at the beach. And then it came back when we went back to the hotel, and like most of my day Saturday was me having a panic attack, and I had to like pretend like I was fine. I don't want the kids to know I'm freaking out. Like it was weird. And then like eventually at like I don't know 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday, I stopped having that panic attack.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah. So that being said, I'm pretty tired. Long story short, actually, I don't remember what we were fucking even talking about before that. We were talking about fucking
Music, but
Yes.
yeah,
Butts? Music and butts.
Yeah, yeah.
Big ones.
We could talk about butts right now. Hey, listen. So, when I was 15 and I decided I wanted to play bass, this is a good story. I literally started playing bass, and all I thought in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna get so many girls. It's gonna happen. And when I turned 16, I was like, fuck, I picked bass.
Oh my god! All
Long
right.
instrument.
Fuck you, you fucking
Yo,
classic bass player
with-
bullshit. Fucking.
on
Are
that
you gonna try to
on
pull like
that
the
note,
living meme right now? Like.
I am a living meme. That's what I
on
am.
that note, Joey, you can shred on guitar.
What?
You can shred on guitar.
Yeah, dude. Why do you think you suck at guitar? I've seen you fucking pull pinches and shit and crazy shit out of your ass.
Yeah, but like a fucking retarded monkey with fucking gangrene on his left hand can pull pinches. It's not a difficult thing. If you know the technique on how, dude, I can't shred on guitar.
Well, then you know what? Let me ask you a question, please. Can you show me? Because all right, I'm not gonna put you on the
It's
spot
all
here.
about digging.
I don't know if
you just got to dig your thumb. You just
no,
gotta dig
I
your
know
thumb
how
in.
to do it. I'm not like actually retarded, but
That's it. That's the whole science behind it.
Joey, you used to call me up and be like, "Dude, I'm picking you up in like 5 minutes. We're going to Guitar Center." Best Buy.
no, you were
Guitar-
going to Best Buy to hang out with me.
No,
in
we're
the
going
Ono
to
Bay.
Guitar Center.
We were
I'm
going
like,
to work on your car.
okay. And dude, we'd be in there for hours, and you'd be playing every single guitar and not pick up a bass once.
Yeah, because that's what you do. That's what you do when you're a bass player.
You were fucking shredding leads and shit, dude. Every time that there's a guitar around, you pick it up as an opportunity to just start fucking shredding.
I'm actually more concerned so much to see if you were thinking about somebody else, because I I don't know if I've ever played a lead on guitar, to be honest with you. I'm a rhythm guy. That's what I play.
Just freestyling, dude. And you, yeah. No.
I'm calling you out on this one.
Nope. Tony can back me up on
Yeah,
this.
I gotta call you out on this one too, because when we were young, dude, like chilling at your house, and I specifically remember one night or day or whatever, SLC Punk was on the fucking TV, or we were watching some
Probably happened.
yeah, or we were watching some System of a Down fucking videos, and
Probably true.
yep, and you picked up like a guitar and started fucking like playing fucking crazy ass shit on it, and you were fucking throwing down like a fucking professional fucking lead guitarist.
Well,
If you go back to episode 3 of Two Grown Ass Men, we had like a 15-minute conversation about you.
I wouldn't. I hope it's not 15 minutes, because that.
No,
that's
no.
probably why when at the end of it I said, "All right, let's not suck Joey's dick here. Like it's all good. He's just a good friend."
No,
of ours."
but we told that story.
No, but
Or-
seriously, dude,
we
like
told that
I don't
story.
know, like maybe we are both fucking wrong. I don't know, but like I'm pretty sure we both have recollection of you playing guitar and thinking to ourselves, I know he plays bass like a fucking madman, but maybe he wanted to play guitar. I don't know, or maybe we both.
Let
are
me
just
let me
wrong.
just say that I'm pretty shitty at guitar, and you can show me up on guitar. Meaning, when I see you play guitar, I'm really impressed with how well you're playing guitar.
thank you. There's a
Especially-
possibility that the
especially-
low B string has knocked my brain loose a little bit, and I don't remember any of this. But
I mean, especially the fact that you're a bass player, but when you pick up a guitar, you just start fucking playing shit.
so my whole
I pick up a guitar and I'm like, I don't know what to play.
so my
Shut the
whole
fuck
my whole
up, Eric. That's
my whole
fucking bullshit.
Every time I pick up a guitar. It
Yeah,
takes-
of course. Anyone picks up a guitar trying to write something, they go, I don't know what to play.
well, that's what
Let
happens
me
when you
think.
try to write things. Yes.
And then they think and they start hitting fucking notes.
And just as bad as Stairway to Heaven, the one song that I always go to because it sounds great on electric and it sounds great on acoustic is Chili Peppers, My Friends.
yeah, it's a good song. It
That's
works
just-
on both. It does.
for-
I'm thinking about it.
for-
When it works.
It just,
What song? Chili
I-
Peppers, My Friends?
yeah.
My friends are so different. I'm a terrible singer, actually, so don't try to say that you remember me being a good singer back in the day, because that's incorrect.
No, but
Joey, what are you talking about?
like a
I always wanted you to
motherfucker.
fucking sing backup on all of my records. No, what the fuck is this song? I don't even know this song. Say it again, please.
My friends are so depressed. La, da, 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 la, da, da.
Was that from One Hot
As
Minute?
an avid Red Hot Chili Peppers fucking fan, I'm not gonna say lover. I
Yeah,
don't know what
that
this
was the
fucking
album
song
with Gabe
is.
Navarro.
Yeah, it was on One Hot Minute. Yeah,
Yeah,
great song.
It must have
It
blasted
really
my
is.
brain in one hot minute because I don't remember this fucking song.
Yeah.
No,
Go listen to it after you're done.
We'll call it because I've drank too many drinks. We'll chalk it up to that.
When you don't know yourself.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep. I feel like an asshole right now. I don't know.
Yeah, and then they played the most 90s guitar lead you could possibly think of.
Yeah, well, apparently Eric can play it too.
I can't play. I can't do the lead, but the song I remember learning it in one of my guitar lessons.
I remember the song. I totally remember the song now. It's good.
I totally remember this song. It's good. It's classic delivery, dude.
All right. It's getting time that we got to start wrapping this up.
Okay.
But a couple things I still want to get to.
Sure.
One, tell us about your juice company.
Okay, yeah. So I started an e-liquid company because I was sick of buying shit that I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like the juice at the store either. I was getting sick of all the flavors. Snapple, fucking Gatorade. That shit was getting lame.
Hell yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought for a minute.
Anna.
I thought for a minute, honestly, by the way, before you started your juice company, or when you did, you were like, yeah, I'm making juices. I was like, oh, okay. He's trying to compete with Monster Energy here. I see what's going on. Like,
a lot of people thought that.
I know.
Oh,
I
it wasn't just
I was
me.
like, oh shit! I'm like, you got a
Thank
juice
God.
company?
Oh, I thought it was just me.
No,
And
Joey. I will say, from day one, after I first tried your juice, I have been vaping Prohibition Juice exclusively.
Yeah, no, I see your orders come in. I see them show up in here. I see Eric Priest, and every single time I see his name, I'm like, well, why didn't he just call me? Like, he knows me. He could just call me. And then
It's a support thing. I
Dude,
think.
I don't want to. I don't want to be that guy. You know, I'm not gonna. I mean,
I
now
get it.
that you said something, I mean, shit, dude, hook me up with some juices.
Yeah.
This
Cool.
past time I actually had to get zero nicotine, and I had to buy those fucking nicotine pillow fucking bullshits.
Oh, the shots, yeah, they're awful. Those things suck.
Jesus. No, I respect that though, Eric.
I do have a lot of friends that do order from my website. And listen, I'm happy to take your money, but like, you know, but like, I know you, so like, you could always reach out if you ever need anything. But, you know,
Thank
basically,
you. I appreciate that.
I started the company because I was sick of, and it's funny because it wasn't originally supposed to be a company. And the real quick story, I'll try to give you the cliff notes of this story of how it happened. Me and my business partner Colin, we started when we started DIYing in his bedroom, like just trying to make stuff for ourselves, and we weren't trying to sell it or anything. And you know, me and him brought it to the vape shop that we hung out at, and they tried it and they were like, "Yo, this shit's good. You guys should start a company." And me and my partner were like, "Okay," because we didn't have any money. We didn't have any yeah, like I have a business degree and that's about it, and you know that cost a lot of money to get. But you know, we had $1,700 is all we had between the two of us. We said, all right, well, let's finish these flavors. Let's put them together. Let's hire a lab to make them. Hired the lab to make them. Our first order was like 100 bottles, 140 bottles, or some shit like that. We did a release party with it. They sold out before the party started. So I had to order again. I had to beg this company. I'm like, yo, can you please I need another order for tonight. And they're like, and the guy fucking screamed at me, by the way. And I'm like, well, sorry for trying to give you all my money.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, well, that guy wasn't at that lab for very much longer anyway. But
he sounds like a dick. Sounds like he didn't want to do his fucking job.
Well, funny thing is all he did was take the orders. He was the manager, so all he had to do was take the orders, and someone else had to make it. He didn't even have to make it. All he had to do was say, okay. And that was it. But he was the fucking gatekeeper. He was the yes man. But basically, we would basically get these orders in, sell them, get them, sell them, get them, sell them, keep making the orders bigger and bigger and bigger until it became sustaining. And then we released a couple more flavors. It was the flavor Ride and Shotgun, which you know, Eric, I'm sure.
Yes.
That flavor came out, and then everybody started to notice us. And we started getting in more and more and more shops. And I was sitting with my accountant one day, and he goes, right. So I'm sitting with my accountant, and he goes, you know, I've been running the numbers, and like in a year, you're gonna probably have to quit your job. And I'm like, all right. No problem, dude. I'll make sure I think about quitting my fucking job, like my source of income here. So a year later comes along and he's like, you got to quit your job now. And I'm like, wow, that was like clockwork. I literally have it in my calendar, the day that I quit my job and the day that he told me I was going to quit my job. And it was literally like 3 days apart, 1 year later.
Wow.
And you know, I quit my job and I do this for a living now, and I love it. And the real reason why we wanted to do this, we wanted to make DIY because we were sick of stuff. We wanted the company because we wanted to help people quit smoking. You know, and we've stayed true to that. We are not trying to pimp it out to every single person we could pimp it out to. We are nationally distributed by a lot of really great distributors, but we only really deal with companies that we believe in and that we know we're going to treat the product correctly. We're not just trying to get it to someone who's going to just move units just to move units. I want it to go to quality places. I'm very much quality over quantity, because if you have the quality, then the quantity comes after.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. And like I said, the whole goal of this was just to get people to quit smoking, and that's what we wanted to do. We didn't expect to make a living out of it. It was supposed to be a side hustle for me and my partner so that we could work our shitty jobs.
Side hustle.
We could work our shitty jobs. We can make a little bit of money on the side and be able to afford to live in Long Island. And then one day I quit my job, and this is what I'm doing full time now. I vape with my best friend for a living, and it's a killer life. It's a killer job. It's everything that I never knew I wanted.
No, seriously, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. I just didn't. I never expected. If you told me when I was a straight edge kid when I was 15 years old.
Yeah. So straight edge, by the way.
That I'd be peddling. That I'd be peddling nicotine on everybody. It's been like, okay, probably not.
Yeah.
But you know, it's what I do for a living now, and I love it. I love what I do, and I just vape and I play music, and that's my life now, and it's very satisfying. Except for when the government tries to shut my entire operation down like every other 3 days. But, you know, but listen, I'm happy with what I do. I find a lot of satisfaction. I've gotten a lot of messages of people saying, "Oh, thank you so much. You know, if it wasn't for you, I would never stop smoking." And I was, you know, I say the same thing that the guy who got me to quit smoking says to me, and is, I didn't get you to stop smoking. I just provided the product for it. You got yourself to stop smoking.
There you go.
We're happy to help people, and that's what we want to do, and that's the whole point of our company. We donate a lot of money. You know, we donate a lot of time to helping people if they have questions, anything like that. My DMs are open for people in my group who just want to randomly message me and ask me a question about the product, or they want to ask me a question about this or that, and I'm glad to help them out. What setup do you recommend? What do you recommend for this? And I'm happy to help out. You know, it's satisfying, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm happy to do for a living now.
I can actually legitimately attest to what you just said. I remember
when all my friends attacked you.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't need to talk about it, but yeah, fine. We'll just let it go. We had a good conversation, and honestly, it was fine.
Listen, if people have questions about what I do. You know, it's a funny story because, you know, remember when everybody died in September from vaping? Everybody just all of a sudden died because of vaping.
People
popcorn lung or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, everyone went to the movie theater and put popcorn in their lungs. Yeah. So I want to point two things out to you real quick. Number one, remember when everybody died? Remember when all of a sudden everybody stopped dying and everyone was still vaping? Yeah. Okay, that's just point number one. Point number two is now they're starting to try to do studies saying that when all this stuff happened in September, it was actually early stages of COVID. Interesting. It's being looked into. Huh. There's a possibility it might not have been vaping even at all. It might not have.
Fuck knows, honestly.
Who knows? Listen, I'm not a scientist, and I don't work for the government, so I will probably never know, and that's the fact. But the CDC has gone back and said that nicotine vaping is not why people died. But states still went ahead with flavor bans.
I'm sure it's not even fucking close to the reason that people. I may have had a night or two here where I'm like, and then I tried to talk to someone about it and got fucking told, "Go kill yourself," but whatever.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh no, not Tony, not my friend Tony."
But it's fine, honestly, because I'm not the kind of person that's like, I'm not going to pursue further into it. I'm like, all right,
don't want to give me the answer, then I'm not gonna pursue it.
Like or like I don't fucking know any better than anyone. I'm just asking questions. Like that's the fucking beauty and the beast of social media. If you have to ask somebody a question and you're legitimately asking them a question, you're like, "Hey man, like I know you personally, so I'm just trying to hit you up with this question, but you're a person of stature." So people like other people are like, I'm gonna fucking defend this guy. Like,
it happens.
They don't fucking know. So like,
internet.
I just was like, I'm gonna back off because that's not. And then you
what you gotta
DM'd me and it was all good. Like I just want you to know, like,
dude, what you got to recognize is in this industry, everyone's like way passionate and everyone's really on. Everyone's always on edge, and that's kind of thing. So you catch someone on the wrong day or just at the wrong time, then they're just gonna.
No, I totally understand.
Seconds, and I've had it happen to me before, where people just snapped on me, and I'm like, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I'm like, I'm just trying to be here, like acting pleasant and shit. Well, I don't know why you're mad at me.
Nah, exactly,
like,
dude. I totally understand.
And that happens. So, hey, Tony, before we do wrap this up, because I know that Eric mentioned that you wanted to wrap it up, and I'm the host apparently now, saying things being wrapped up. Sorry about that. I want to know about Creep Scene a little bit, because I saw that you were doing it.
Oh.
I want to know about it because it seems like you're doing something horror related musically.
Yeah. So, quick recap on Creep Scene. So it actually started originally back when 12-inch Bic and Ecocide both officially kind of came to wraps. And I had all these recordings. I had just gotten fucking dumped by someone who I thought that I was going to be living with. I had an apartment in Deer Park. What?
Not Sarah Nelson.
Not Sarah Nelson.
You fucked that up in the firehouse.
Nope, not Sarah Nelson.
Not Sarah Nelson. I actually could tell you at one point, though, when I was in North Carolina, I promised Sarah Nelson that I would come down there and we'd hang out. And then I didn't, so I might have fucked myself on that. I don't know.
Well, listen, that's strike 2. Just remember, at some point in your life, in some universe, strike 3
fucking dying right now.
Strike 3 is still out there somewhere. You just have to find it.
No, seriously. Okay, so I started recording all these songs based off of songs that were already recorded. Taking drum tracks from songs that were already written from Ecocide and 12-inch Bic and just recording new shit on top of it to make them different songs. And once I started feeling that like I was comfortable, I would start recording vocals. And Eric was there, so he would start giving me input. And then before I knew it, I had a drum set up in my fucking bedroom in a basement and recording brand new drums, altering them, and started recording new songs. And then it got to a point where I started smoking a lot of fucking weed. And I was recording insane. I have a folder on, like I'm telling you, I was just recording insane amounts of songs. I have a folder on my computer still to this day. It's called V. That V folder has like 50 plus fucking full-blown songs with just insane amounts of content. And now what Creep Scene is something that I sat there with a black book, this black book, okay, that has pages that look like this, okay? Just insane amounts of them all over the place.
You lost your bookmark.
It's a story that I wrote. I don't know why I'm rushing this.
Yes,
it's a horror story that I wrote about a person who was, while growing up, thought that everything they saw was like offbeat or evil or something's wrong or I'm scared or I need to fucking kill this thing because it's coming at me. And then as they grew to be an adult, they were killing people and they were evil and this and that. But then it ends up that they were actually poor mental health, actually fucking insane, and none of that shit was real. And somehow they dodged the bullet.
I guess I don't have to listen to it now.
Yeah, don't listen to it. It's fine.
I want to take a look. It's all on Spotify now, right?
Yeah, but nah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like take over the podcast with that.
This is it.
Yeah, that's it. Hell yeah.
Hey, hot dog. Look at that. Ew, I'm fucking old. I just fucking hot. I just hot dogged you guys. Sorry about that.
Nah.
Oh yeah, that is. Never mind. It totally is them. There it is. It is fucking handsome
Hold on.
devil. Fucking cutie pie right here.
Yeah.
Is that guy liner I see?
No, not in that picture.
No. Those bottom lids are bare.
No, but I'll tell you what. The original picture was I had makeup all over my face. Absolutely, not that one.
Like the tears, right?
Yes, I had like black, like I was bleeding tears.
Also cute emo music as well.
But
I got it in my playlist. It'll be in the office tomorrow while I'm working.
nice. I would ask you if you're gonna listen to it to start with the song Instara. The reason I ask that is I recently upgraded my entire home studio, and that is by far my best recording.
So basically, he wants you to listen to that first, just to hear sonically,
You got to listen to the ending, but it's like Pulp Fiction, dude.
and then
gotta
go
get-
back and listen to the whole story. Now
Well,
that
no,
you
dude.
know
Yes.
that it's
Yes, Eric, you're
actual
100%
story.
right. The thing is, Joey, I'm sorry to say this, but I know that you like a bold recording, a big production.
Sure. So this is what you could. This is your symphony here.
No, Instara is not my symphony. Instara is my... Fuck you. It's my best production quality. It's not a symphony. I mean, if you want to hear like me using all of my fucking elements, then I would say listen to the song What Do You Want Me to Say?
By your symphony, I meant like your crescendo. This is the best. This is the best quality you've got so far. I meant like
Okay,
it's
fair
your
enough.
masterpiece.
I'm sorry.
That's what I mean. I didn't mean like did you hire a fucking 36-piece orchestra to play in your backyard? No.
Yeah, no, all right, sorry. Yes, Instara is definitely the best recording I have so far.
Let me
And
put a note in. If
Eric's
you want, what's that?
Eric's recently Eric's been doing covers, and Eric recently did a cover of a song that I'm gonna let him talk about right now. That also is a great fucking production.
All right, Joe. You know that I program drums for all the music that I do. So clearly, I don't have a drum set or
You still using Fruity Loops?
no.
Oh shit! He remembers Fruity Loops when you were
Dude,
chilling
Eric-
in your room
Eric
with
was
that big
fucking-
square ass monitor. Fuck yeah!
Eric was Team Fruity Loops for as long as I can fucking remember, dude. That dude was
Well-
like, Fruity Loops, bro, Fruity Loops, and I'm like, I'm not using anything called Fruity Loops.
You know,
He always used it.
it was good to get the basic beat for a song, and then I would import that into Pro Tools and
Slow Tools, yes.
use
I'm a
what's that other
Cubase
drum
guy.
program? What's that other to
Drumagog.
Yeah,
You knew
Drumagog.
it, Joe. You
Yeah.
fucking knew it.
Yeah, so I would use Drumagog to replace and to humanize the beats that I would make in Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops.
And to be honest, it
Fruity Loops.
it wasn't that bad. The quality of it wasn't.
No, it
that
actually really
for what
wasn't.
it
He
No,
was
was.
actually doing
for
a good job.
1992 was pretty great.
Now I'm using Easy Drummer.
Oh, good. So when this is all over, you're gonna come over here and show me how the fuck to use it because I have it over there and I just have no. It says easy, but it's not. I don't know what I'm doing.
It actually,
I thought I was just gonna be able to hit a button. I could write a whole song right
I
there.
just died. I just
you
fucking
know,
died
it
inside.
is no, it is easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
maybe you could tell me too, so I don't have to
I've
play
been
the drums
okay.
anymore.
So I've been doing cover songs, and the first one I did was
Is this on? Sorry, is this on YouTube?
no, it's on SoundCloud under E Priest 2010. The first cover that I did was Change by
Deftones. Oh, I think you sent that to me, and I think I listened to it.
Yep. And then the second one was Hand That Feeds by
Nine
Nine
Nails?
Inch Nails.
Mm.
Yep.
No, you
And-
said hold on. You said like is that like like is that why would you Fair
I'm
enough.
good. I'm a Nine Inch Nails fan.
No, I know that. Dude, I fucking know that. I was saying, like, were you saying that like, oh, that better be good, or I'm gonna rip you apart, or like,
No, I was saying, like, I love that song.
okay,
Like,
okay,
that's
well
a
then,
fucking-
then
that's
you're
a great
gonna
fucking
love
song.
this
That's a
cover.
great-
All right. So initially I programmed the drums, and you know that it's synthetic drums in that song originally, and I kept to that very strict, very robotic kind of sound to it. Tony approached me and said, "Yes, there you go." Tony approached me and said that he wanted to try to put drums on, and I got really dark again. So I was like, yeah, fucking do it. So I sent him the track, and he tried to record the drums, and he did whatever he could to try to, because something was fucked up with the bit rate, right? Oh no, sample rate.
Yeah, sample rate was messed up.
Yeah, so
Click
something
track
was off,
wouldn't match up.
but it wound up being slower than what I had initially had recorded. The BPMs were. It was just he sent it to me. I'm like, dude, that is not what I recorded and sent to you.
So he sent me something that was 48. I converted it to 44. It still never clicked right, no matter what, for some reason. So I just recorded over the song, basically. So what I did was I recorded multiple tracks, and I gave him what I thought was multiple takes of what you can splice together. Like, take your ideas, whatever you like out of this, if you even want to use any of it. Enter Eric. And that was it. I sent it to him, and I was like,
I imported it into
I washed my hands
my
off.
project in Pro Tools, and I tweaked a couple things here and there, and turned out to be just probably the best performance that's ever been captured.
Is this the hand that feeds now? Is you and Tony on that?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm just gonna let you know, when I listen to that, man, the eyes of judgment are gonna be upon you when I listen to it. I'm a very big Nine Inch Nails fan, so if you're doing nail covers, dude, you need to come correct it. You need to come correct, otherwise I'm gonna be like, never do your show again. Or talk to you again.
I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't think it was fire.
No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to listen to it. I'll probably listen to that before I go upstairs too. I got 2 songs to listen to now before I go upstairs. Hey, now I have a question. It's because this is recorded. This is a recording question. Okay. Now, I've done a lot of things professionally, musically. However, recording wise, it's over there. I'm trying to find where I'm pointed. There's my studio. Here's my studio. Do you see it back there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It looks, from my perspective, like...
It looks like a studio.
Yeah, it's got some studio monitors and iMac. So here's the thing. I don't use Pro Tools because... I
don't either. No, dude. I'm Cubase all the way.
I don't do Easy Drummer, for Christ's sake. I can't figure that out. But what I can do is I can track things in GarageBand.
Oh, fucking GarageBand. Go away.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. What were you saying?
You're not going to believe what I put out of GarageBand, though, as far as my bass tones are concerned.
Dude, I'm kidding.
That's because I've got a legit professional processor sitting under it. I do. I mean, like...
Yeah,
a $1,600 bass processor sitting right underneath that Pro Tool, underneath that GarageBand. So what I'm putting in it is nice. So my question is this: if I were to record something in GarageBand and send it to you, could you then open it in whatever you're using?
Yeah.
That the GarageBand track will open up in anything else?
Yes.
We should do a song together.
No. Well, Eric hesitated,
sense.
But when you say GarageBand track, like GarageBand session or GarageBand track, like you want to export what you're recording in that and send it to us?
I mean, like if I were to send you my tracks and then you could load it up in whatever software you're doing and then record.
Yeah, just tell us that. Yes, as long as because actually you don't even need to tell us the sample rate or the bit rate or anything, because I could just fucking look at it and then import it properly. So yes, absolutely. But
we should do a cover. We should all do a cover together.
Okay, so we're down with that, and we also have another question for you.
Yeah.
No, like I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't mean to say we're down with that, but I know you're down with that. I don't.
I'm totally down with that.
Oh, is your? I know your question is yes. For all the people that have been confused who have known me for so long, yes, I am straight.
Well,
I know everyone's been confused about it for a long time.
Nope, not even a little bit. I always knew for a fact that you were gay, and that me and you were gonna make sweet love down by the fire at one point in life. But
I actually never even.
Can I take a guess at the question one more time? No, this sleeveless hoodie did not make me look any cooler. In fact, it made me look worse.
Nope. All right, okay. You guessed wrong both times. So
yeah, it has to do with.
Much like Sarah Nelson, I don't want to find out what Strike 3 is like, so please ask the question.
Oh! You just fucking roasted me harder than I've ever been roasted in my life. Damn. I'm not gonna
There's
lie.
your promo, Tony.
That is the promo.
The territory of
there is no
having
fucking need for a promo. I just got fucking destroyed. Well, you know what? I love
God.
my wife. Fuck Sarah Nelson.
All right, I've talked about it a few
He's
times.
so
Nah,
nice, though.
I
You
can't even
even
say it like that. Like honestly, I hope Sarah had the greatest life she ever needed. That being said, we have a. He's already crying. Damn it.
I don't even think we should ask the question at this
No,
point.
we have to ask the question.
We should just pump the brakes.
No, I feel like after this, he can't say no because he just fucking. My wife's gonna see this. He has to redeem himself as a fucking human being.
Is the question, are you a loving husband? Yes, you are, Tony. Yes, you are. Promise. I swear to God.
Tune in next Wednesday to find out what happens.